So one of the hardest things about microservices is figuring out where the boundaries ought to be, and then what types of governance we should have in place to talk about how services should integrate, how they should talk to one another, what protocols should be used, and so forth. A very popular architectural design technique from several years ago is called tracer bullet architecture. It was first talked about in the book The Pragmatic Programmer, and it was subsequently broken out into much more detail in the book Ship It. Tracer bullet architecture has just a few basic steps. The first thing that you do is propose your system objects. The second thing that you do is you define their integration points. The third thing you do is stub all of that out and then prove that it actually all works. Now at this point the system doesn't do anything, but all the components are glued together. And then finally you start to add and hang functionality off of that structure. As you do that, you slowly add more and more actual working components to the system. So this architectural style was not originally proposed for microservices because microservices didn't exist yet. But as it turns out, it's very compatible. And so what we're going to do in this talk is walk through tracer bullet architecture and show how we can apply those techniques not only to building a microservices architecture, but for putting very basic governance constructs in place like contract verification to make sure that the entire system works as a whole.